Some familiar with Moses' birth story claim it is copied from the ancient Akkadian legend of Sargon. If this is true, it might support the case against the historicity of Moses. To be sure, there are similarities. Sargon, the mighty king, king of Agade, am I. My mother was a changeling, my father I knew not. The brothers of my father loved the hills. My city is Azupiranu, which is situated on the banks of the Euphrates. My changeling mother conceived me. In secret she bore me. She set me in a basket of rushes. With bitumen she sealed my lid. She cast me into the river which rose not over me. The river bore me up and carried me to Akki, the drawer of water. Akki, the drawer of water, lifted me out as he dipped his ewer. Akki, the drawer of water, took me as his son and reared me. Sargon's mother puts him in a basket and places him in the water where he is saved, and someone other than his mother adopts him as a son. These similarities are clear. However, there are also significant differences. There are many ancient texts that feature the exposed child motif, where a child is placed in a small vessel, set upon waters, then rescued. With respect to the exposed child motif, Moses and Sargon fall into different and distinct categories. Sargon was abandoned because of embarrassment. Moses was not abandoned. Rather, to prevent certain execution, he was purposefully placed where someone could find and rescue him. Many scholars highlight the distinctly Hebrew and Egyptian linguistic patterns in the Exodus account, which counter the theory that the story was borrowed from the Akkadian account. It seems that the Egyptian setting of the story is itself responsible for the Egyptian pericope. Furthermore, it seems unlikely that a scribe during the late Judean monarchy or the exilic period or later would have been familiar with these Egyptian terms. And even within the exposed child motif, there is a significant difference between Moses' birth account and the others, including the Sargon account, as Charlie Trim notes. The birth narrative of Moses and his failure to act as an effective military hero is a broken form of the exposed infant form. The narrator employed the genre not to glorify Moses, but to reverse the story and show how Moses was not to become a military leader or a king. Hoffmeyer acknowledges there are many ancient accounts of children set adrift in water, but he believes it may be because of an actual practice of commending problem births to providence. In the end, the reason for the multitude of stories from across the Near East and Mediterranean of casting a child into the waters is that it may reflect the ancient practice of committing an unwanted child, or one needing protection, into the hands of providence. A modern parallel would be leaving a baby on the steps of an orphanage or at the door of a church. Proven, Long, and Longman agree. In both cultures, the idea behind the basket on the water is the commission of the child into the care of the deity who controls the waters, in the case of Exodus, Yahweh himself, the ancient equivalent to the modern practice of leaving an unwanted child on the threshold of a house or hospital. Despite the similarity of the accounts, there is no strong evidence that Moses' birth narrative is borrowed.